Hey everybody, this is Cartod bringing you a new series today. We're going to start playing Spelunky, and if you're not familiar with Spelunky, it's pretty fun. It's a little bit like Isaac. I've got 20 something hours in this game so far, so I'm just going to kind of start it up. I just deleted my save file so I can show you guys all the new stuff as it comes along, or like as you unlock stuff, because you do unlock characters and things like that in this game. So I think the easiest way to kind of explain it would be to just start a game and show it to you that way. Well, I think it might make us play the tutorial. I hope it doesn't. Oh, it is. Okay, well that's alright. Hold on, let me see if I can't. Alright. Alright, yeah, I think this is going to make us play the tutorial, but that's okay, because that'll give me a good opportunity to kind of show you guys what's going on here. Alright, so this is kind of all the story you really get here. So it's this dude, his name is Yang, and we're under the desert right now, and there's supposed to be some big treasure here, and we found this guy's Yang's diary. So he says that the layout seems to change all the time, and he's never seen the same room twice, and he says it could be the legendary curse of Olmec, the one they say traps people inside the caves forever. So basically he ignores all those things because he really wants that treasure, you know, gotta get that money. And so this is the tutorial. So it's kind of like a platformer, but it's also a roguelike, meaning like you start each round with nothing, and you're meant to play the game well over one time. And every time we kill a new enemy, our journal entry is going to be added. For example, we got this snake here. It's a pretty basic enemy. Alright, and so up at the top left you see that we've got our health, which is 4 in the hearts. And then bombs and ropes you have 0 right now, but that'll get a little into as we get them. So, you know, just gonna kind of breeze through the tutorial here. It's nothing too bad. Okay, so let's head over here. So basically the objective of the game is just to kind of, it depends on how you want to play it really. You could try to just unlock stuff, you could try to just beat it, or you could try to go for a high score, you could do speed runs. There's a lot of ways that you can play this game if you know, you just need to kind of invent them. Because this is like one of those old-fashioned games where you kind of have to replay it and give yourself different rules. I like games like that though, it's fun. Like stuff like, you can do stuff like that in Isaac too. Alright, so Yang's having a rough time. And he always wakes up at the entrance to the mine. Even if he dies, he wakes up at the beginning of the mine. So he's caught in this loop. Right. So this is the second part of the tutorial. I believe there's only 2 parts. Alright. That is our money up there at the top left, next to the dollar sign, of course. Alright. So now we're gonna have bombs and ropes. Bombs and ropes are kind of like bombs and keys on Isaac. Not as vital, I would say. I mean, they're very important that you have them, but it's different. How do I explain it? You can progress through the game without having ropes and bombs. You just have to probably miss out on some stuff. See, for example, down there we've got some resources in those crates down there, and so what we can do is we can place this bomb, and that'll blow that open, and we can come down here and open these crates when we find a bunch of ropes in the crates. I'm ignoring the journal entries for now, just because it's all pretty basic stuff right now. Alright, and so ropes are used in this. There's actually a lot of ways you can use ropes. So this is the most basic function. You just throw it up, you grab it, you know, climb it, does rope things. Alright, so let's continue with this tutorial. And as you've probably seen, I should explain this. Our weapon is a whip. You know, it's not the best, but there are other weapons in the game. You can get them. Like I said, I think the best way to kind of explain this game is to just play it, because it's just, there's a lot of little things, and there's, especially with the like the little tricks you can do. There's a bunch of little tricks that you can do to improve your play and just kind of beat the game or get around. Like it's a lot of mechanics, I guess I should say, that you have to learn. I kind of skipped that. Basically, all that you really need to know is that this guy is going deeper in the mine, looking for treasure. That's really the story here. That's like the whole plot of this game. It's a little different from Isaac in that regard. So there are shops, and you can buy stuff in the shops. You can also steal stuff from the shops, but I don't want to look foolish and die right now, so we will save that for later. Alright, let's see. We're just gonna kind of find our way to the end, because, I don't know, I'd rather play like my own run than do the tutorial. So, pretty naturally. Alright, so let's see. That's a dog up there. It's actually a damsel, but I went to the options and made it appear as a dog. Alright, so here we go. Anyways, I'll explain all the functionalities of things as it you know, becomes relevant. So here we are. We're gonna play as the basic Spelunky dude. And so let's go ahead and start. We're gonna end up in the mines. Alright, so mines 1-1. So first things first, there's in the mines there are 4 levels. There are 4 levels in every, like, I guess you could say world. And so we start at mines 1-1 every time, because we just will. Right, so I'm going to kind of start progressing down, and I'm going to grab stuff that I see that I can grab on the way down here. This is an arrow trap above me. If I step in front of it, it'll shoot an arrow. But a trick you can do is take just like any item and throw it up there, and it will shoot the arrow. It's only got 1 arrow, so once it's done, once it's shot, it's done. It's not a danger anymore. But they are very dangerous because those arrows do 2 hearts of damage, which is a lot. That's half our health. That's crazy. Right, so let's do that trick again. Right, and these spiders on the ceiling, when I pass under them, they will drop down. So I gotta be wary of that. And skeletons will disguise themselves as like being dead when they're not. Right, oh wow, that was really close. So let's just continue down here. Whoa. I am playing with an Xbox controller. I can't imagine playing this game without controllers, like a controller to use, because the buttons on the keyboard are pretty clumsy, I would say. Not the keyboard itself, but just the mapping. And there's a lot of stuff you need to do. Like you need to hold down a button to run, and you gotta press a button to jump, and then that's 3 buttons at once already. If you want to jump while running in a direction, you have to hold at least 3 buttons, which is kind of crazy. And especially if they're spread all over the keyboard. And then let's say you want to whip while you jump, that's 4 buttons. And now we're like, that's too many buttons to be pressing at once on a keyboard, at least in my opinion. And so I pretty much cap out at 2 or 3 buttons on the keyboard at once. But alright, so we made it that through 1-1, and we didn't really find anything new that I had to explain. I'm just kind of breaking. Okay, this is interesting. Oh, dang it. Okay, well I took damage there. As you saw, I got that spider get the jump on me. If you see what I did there. Alright, so now we've got a shop here. Okay, and there's a shotgun in here, so we're already gonna do something kind of silly. We're gonna pick up the shotgun, and we're gonna get killed because we're stupid. Okay, well, you know, it happens. We're gonna quick restart. I mean, it's whatever. I'm not a good Spelunky player. I'm still getting the basics down, and I certainly haven't tried like doing commentary while playing it before. So you know, we'll just start over. I figure we'll spend, oh crap, we'll spend this episode just kind of talking about the basics and seeing if you guys like it, and hopefully you do, because I like it a lot. It's a very fun, addicting game, because as you saw there, I just took my death. It didn't even phase me. I was like, oh, I died, how about that? This game's good at that. It's good at making you just want to you know, just click that okay, we'll restart, whatever, you know, keep going. It's very good at keeping you playing and stopping you from putting it down. What I'm looking here is I'm looking for the damsel, or the dog rather, and we're just gonna call it the dog. Maybe we'll call it the pug. There's some controversy that goes on about his name, but he's just the dog. He's just the little doji. Alright, and so I do want this crate down here. Wow, there are a lot of traps here. So how am I gonna do this? Okay, well I guess this is what we'll do. We'll just throw a bomb down, just because, just that way it's not a problem anymore. A matic. Okay, this is interesting. So this item that came out of this crate here will allow us to break through blocks like that. And this chest is on the mine. Gosh, there's so much stuff to explain, guys. Basically, we're not gonna worry about that right now. We'll worry about that later. And we'll worry about that later too. We're just gonna kind of go through. We're gonna see if we can unlock some characters, because that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to see if I can unlock some characters. Because there's 2 characters in particular that I really like, that I would like to. There's actually 3 that I really like, that I would like to try to just unlock. Okay, so we're gonna use this matic, and we're gonna get this gold here in the crust. Alright, what's down here. Okay, we are gonna try it again. We're gonna see if I can't redeem myself from my play earlier. Okay, let's wait for this bat. All right, so we're gonna pick up the shotgun. Wow. Okay. I don't understand that. I usually have like no problem with that, but that's okay. I don't mind looking stupid here. I'm really bad. I'm really bad. I wanted to make something other than Isaac for once, because Isaac's like, I like Isaac. I love Isaac. It's one of my favorite games, but it gets old, guys, you know? Same commentary, same fights, all that stuff. And I know I've been talking about a new series forever, but that actually is not this game. That is a completely different game. And I've been real sick lately. I've been recording because I've been so sick and I've been so busy. Oh, wow. And I'm just going to kind of autopilot this. So I'm going to die a bunch. This is just basically just going to be me talking. I don't know. I've got stuff going on and school's starting back up soon. And Christmas, that was a big thing. Alright, but here's our damsel. Is what the official term is. Because usually it is a blonde lady friend. But I would rather rescue a dog. And wow, that dog just saved our lives by taking that arrow for us. What a pal. Okay. I'm just playing so bad. I don't even care. It's all good. But yeah, it's as you can see, it's a pretty hazardous game. Oh my gosh. We're just gonna restart that real quick. Just real quick, we're just gonna hit that restart button. Let me check how long we've been going here. Alright, we still got another 10 minutes in this episode. Oops. Still got at least another 10 minutes in this episode, probably. Or maybe I'll make these ones a bit shorter. Maybe I'll make these ones about 15. So how about we play to the end of this run, however long this happens to be. And then we'll call it quits for this video. But yeah, this is just a cool game. And I don't know. It's fun, and it's pretty laid back. Even though I'm dying a bunch, it's just like it's not stressful at all, which is weird. But you're supposed to be very methodical and careful when you play this. But there's also some factors that come into play that make it so you can't just, you know, take all the time you want. But okay, let's try to just focus here. Okay, so let's see. Check what's down here. Right, we got a bat and a spider. Yeah, we'll aggro the bat. And then we'll beat the bat, beat the spider. There we go. Alright, and then we got an arrow trap here, so let's go ahead and set that off. And check what's down here. Another bat. You can't take fall damage, so you gotta be careful about that. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, why did I keep turning around? Whatever. That's okay. If it's just one damage is not that bad. Alright, so let's break the pot. Get a little bit of cash for our trouble here. And I hear our doggy friend. Let's see where he is. Okay, he's right up there. Can I reach that? I don't think I really can reach that easily, guys. So we're just gonna leave him behind. Sorry, dog. Next floor. Alright, and so this message here means that there's like a special event happening on the floor. Wow, I didn't even see him. I gotta slow down. In this case, it's a snake pit. We are gonna go into the snake pit because it's a really good source of resources. So in the snake pit, lining it all the way down, you got some resources. This key is important. We're just gonna take it. I'll explain it another time, but basically, if we can bring that key to the chest, we get a neat little trinket that does a couple things. So we really want to get that. Right, and here's our doji friends. Okay, let's step on the cobras. There we go. Alright, and a neat little trick here. Whenever there's a snake pit, you put a bomb right down at the bottom in the center, and you get a matic, which is cool. Alright, so let's go ahead and use some ropes so we can kind of escape this pit that we've gotten ourselves into. Oh yeah, we'll just use one more, just to make it easy. Okay, so this is a lot. We gotta... If you don't get through the levels fast enough, this ghost that kills you in one hit comes after you, and it's just kind of a pain in the butt, so I'd like to avoid it. I mean, I can deal with it. I've dealt with it before, and there's even some things that you want to use the ghost for, but I would rather not deal with it at this time. Whoa, whoa, okay. Here we go. There we go. Beautiful. I don't even think we can get back over there, which is fine because we're running out of time anyways, and we're not gonna go in there. We're not gonna do that again. I've looked silly enough already. I mean, and I really don't have a motive for killing those right now. I'm just used to it because later on, you really want to kill them because it's when you're going for like a higher scoring run. you can't afford to buy things from them, but if you kill them, you can just take their stuff. And, you know, that's not how things work in real life, but this is in real life. You know, as made apparent by just the entire nature of the universe that this guy is living in. Alright, so anyways, let's continue. Oh no! Ah, we died on the spikes. Oh well. Alright, I'm gonna stop this video here, but I hope you guys like it, and maybe I'll try to stay a little bit more on topic. I don't know, you guys are gonna have to kind of pick it up as we go along. But if you have any questions about it, just ask me in the comments and I'll be sure to answer them. Alright, this has been Cartod. Have a great day, guys.